Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon for those that are joining us. I'm delighted that we've got Tanya Garust, who's the president of the GFOA based in the US, and Ashay Prabhu, who's the international advisor for the GFOA as well.
Thanks, David. So, as local governments, we supply many of our services to our residents using infrastructure. A good infrastructure asset management plan will help ensure the continuity of your assets, which leads to the continuity of those services. This is why strategic asset management needs to be a priority for accounting and finance. We can't continue sustainable service delivery without it. So, getting finance and engineering together in the same room to talk about asset management is key. Finance needs to understand how critical the infrastructure is to service delivery, and the engineers could have some more appreciation for the complexity of the various funding streams for the infrastructure and the balancing act needed to accommodate all the priorities in governments. It gets us on the same page faster.
Look, there are three things that I think fundamentally have shifted. The first one is obviously the strategic asset management maturity across the sectors has significantly improved. Elected members are getting more and more engaged. And there is a real genuine mayoral and councillor push and acceptance of the fact that we need to spend more on existing assets and renew and maintain them as opposed to necessarily building new. And the last thing for me is what I'm now seeing is it's actually become simpler. Like Tanya said, finance understands how infrastructure is built. Engineers are a lot more adaptive in terms of how the storytelling should happen. And I think if this collaboration of accountantering continues, we'll see a really fantastic era for the younger professionals to come into this sector.
What I'm learning is that every nation out there is at its own point in the journey of the asset management path. In Canada, we've made great strides in getting our elected officials educated, building some capacity and knowledge in our staffing. But something that we are really lacking in Canada is definitely a focus on funding new assets as opposed to funding upgrades or maintaining our existing assets. So we still need to do some work on that. I would also add that I think we're lacking on the reporting side, with there being much better examples out there than our historic cost-based financial reporting model. But I think that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah. Perfect, thank you. Look, just a big thank you to both of you for joining us today, and to all those people that are thinking about coming to Canberra in November. It's your opportunity to listen and learn from people like Tanya and Ashay and various other keynote speakers that we got around the world. We got some great international thoughts and perspectives, and it's a great opportunity to network with peers and to sort of try and find some of the common problem solutions and opportunities.